step out. Welcome to StrayKast. I'm your host, Sierra.
And I'm your host, Hannah.
Yay! Welcome to episode 3 of StrayKast. This time, we are kind of just going over the album again, not in like the same way we did last time, but just kind of talking about things we missed and our solidified opinions about things, because last time we had literally just listened to it that day, of course, and so now it's kind of had a while to sink in and we can say different things about it, and also, of course, all the content they released this week. So yeah.
I know there's so much content this week.
I know. Every week.
It's so hard to keep up.
Every week. I keep up with official content as much as I can, but then like the V-Lives suffer. I almost never get to watch V-Lives because I always want to wait for them to be subbed, and then it's like they're always an hour long or whatever, so I have to schedule them into But I never regret it. I love watching V-Lives. They're always so fun.
I don't think I've ever watched a full Chan's Room.
Really?
I don't think so.
I mean, I totally understand because like I said, it's long, but
yeah,
I definitely have.
I just watch the highlights on Twitter.
So I really like watching full videos and stuff instead of highlights, because what I found is that when people pick out parts, or like when the fandom will talk about certain parts of something, like they're always good parts or funny or whatever, but I don't know why, but whenever I watch a video, I'll find all these parts that no one talked about. I'm like, this is so funny, and like no one even said anything about it. So it's like, I know if I don't watch the video, I'm gonna miss something that I think is funny or that I think is meaningful, because sometimes other people just don't pick up on it, and then it just doesn't become a like popular, well-known moment, you know?
Oh, maybe I should watch it then. Dang, I feel like I'm missing out.
Well, it's not, obviously it's not like, oh, like you need to watch it, like it's not like a need to know information. It's just, I always enjoy it, and I never regret spending that time watching it, because it always makes me laugh, or they'll say something where I'm like, oh, like I like that type of thing. So I don't know, that's just why I like watching it.
I need to put it in my schedule.
Yeah, I literally I'm like, okay, this hour block, this is watching V-Live. But anyways, we forgot to do like a real intro, so I'm just gonna rewind real quick and say thank you to everyone who listened to our second episode. As always, we really appreciate it, and I don't know, I just get really happy knowing that even if one person listens, even if it's just my little brother listening to the podcast, I don't know, like it's just
so cool. Yeah,
it's cool. So thank you, and anytime someone gives feedback, my heart is just like, like anytime in the Discord someone's like, oh, I'm listening to the episode.
I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm like, no, you're not. You're lying. You're lying. Yeah, and I know in the last episode it was kind of long, and there was some like still air, dead silence, and so that's just one thing that we'll work on. Like, I don't know how important that is, but I think as a listener, it's probably nice to not have so much of that. But yeah, of course, we're always working on that type of thing. So anyways, thanks for being here if you're listening, and this is episode 3.
Yay!
Okay, Hannah, before we start, I need to confess something to you. I think I'm starting to move over into HyunjIN land with you.
Really?
I think so.
What?
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
This has never happened before. What?
I don't know. I just I think his parts in the songs on the album are almost always my favorite in all the songs. Whoa. And I don't know, maybe it's his hair. They just look so glorious.
Sierra HyunjIN stan. I can't believe
not 100%, but I'm kind of leading over that way. So
whoa.
Just so you know,
this is crazy.
I know. I don't know what's going on. It's so it's weird because technically HyunjIN was my first bias, or like.
Wait, did I know this?
I don't know, because I'm always confused about my Stray Kids origin, so I'll like say stuff and I'm like, wait a second, was that true? But like for real, like when I first started looking at Stray Kids, like pre-debut, when like the members were announced and stuff, I looked, you just go to their profile and like look at the pictures and stuff, and I was like, oh, that guy's cute, and I know it was HyunjIN. or I saw a video and I was like, oh, that guy's cute. So then I went and looked at their profile and I thought JongIn was HyunjIN. Oh. And I saw the birthday was like 2001. I'm like, and for some reason, I went straight to him and looked at his birthday only. So for some reason, I thought the entire group was that young. I'm like, oh my god.
I remember looking at their profiles too, and I'm like, they're children. I can't stand them.
Yeah, even though literally like
they're like 1 year younger than me.
Yeah, and like some of them are older than us, and we're like, oh, they're so baby. So then I was just like, I'm not interested. And then like when I finally came back and like started looking to the members again, I really liked HyunjIN because I don't really remember why, I just liked him. Like I thought he was cool. So, and then I kind of leaned towards other members, blah blah blah. So I think I'm making a full circle here. And I don't know what it is about him, but he's just so cute this era. Like
I know.
Like he just something happened to his face. I don't know what it is.
Sierra, please.
I'm almost there. I'm almost. If I come back with a HyunjIN URL, don't be surprised.
Joy P. HyunjIN.
I had one saved and I deleted it, but someday I'll bring it out, maybe. Wow. Anyways, I had to get that off my chest.
That is... Whew. Wow. That was tea, Sierra. That was tea.
I'll keep you updated.
Oh, man.
All right. Whew. Anyways, what should we start off with?
Should we start off with the lyrics?
Okay. Yeah, so, of course, one of my personal favorite parts about Stray Kids, the lyrics of their songs, and to me, those have definitely been changing. Like, the things they talk about, of course, are different and everything, but they still have some gems in here. First of all, did you look at the lyrics for The Tortoise and the Hare?
I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know why I skipped over that one.
Okay, I did it first too. I actually just looked at it today.
Really?
Because like I had heard something about it and I was like, oh, I want to like look at the lyrics for that, and I wanted to anyways. And then I kept forgetting. Like I'd go through and like look at all the videos of the songs, right? And then I'd be like, okay, that's all of them. And I just kept forgetting to look at The Tortoise and the Hare. So I looked at it today, and I think it's really cool because like the fable of the tortoise and the hare and everything, and so that definitely comes into play in the lyrics and the way they say the words. Like, in the beginning when JongIn is saying, like, Polly, and then, like, but really slow and low.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, that is the tortoise speaking. And then when, like, another member will rap really fast, that's the hare speaking.
Oh my
so, like,
God.
stuff like that, I'm like, oh, my God, of course they're genius like this.
Whoa.
Of course. So,
I didn't know that.
I know, like, that
Cool.
that type of thing always makes it better for me, but... So I really like that. And of course, like the message of the song, it's like something that's been there in Stray Kids lyrics since the beginning, I think. The whole go at your own pace. It doesn't matter who's going fast or who's going slow. Just do your own thing. So I really liked that.
That's so cool. I had no idea. I'm literally just like, well, it sounds so scary.
I remember screaming in the park because, like, I think if you don't, like, understand... Like, of course, if you don't understand, then it's just like, what are these sounds?
But it, like, sounded so cool. So I'm like,
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. And before I looked at the lyrics, the one part I really liked is that, like, when someone is, like, saying something really slow, I can't remember what it is, but then in the background... the snare is going super fast, like tick, 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 but then like the lyrics are being said really slow. So like I like that dichotomy as well. The whole fast slow thing I think was presented really well in that song through the music and the lyrics and just everything. So genius.
I wish I had like a video for that.
I know, yeah.
But like we get too much stuff, so I get it.
We can't have everything. But yeah, out of the lyrics you looked at, what was something or a song that stood out for you or anything?
X.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
Are we gonna talk about it
like,
already? Oh my
yeah,
god.
I don't know why I'm like obsessed with it.
Right? Isn't it such a good song?
Yeah.
It made me so sad. The video made me really sad actually.
It was just like, I don't know, it was like emo Stray Kids. I'm like, oh my god.
I know. Who hurt them? No, I like this song. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm talking a lot. Go ahead.
No,
express your feelings.
Like
I'm not going to talk to
No. Because like, okay, the music video, I still don't understand.
Yeah.
Because like, the train in the beginning, noted, and then the ghosts. Like, I only saw like a couple in the beginning.
Well, it was like, so what I saw, it would show the ghost in a certain position, and then it would show the member in that same position. So it's like they were the ghosts. So like they would replace wherever the ghosts were. That's what I saw.
It just seems so eerie. I was like, there's something is gonna like come and kill them.
I know.
I'm like, it's like a horror film.
Oh my god, you know the one mystery that I was so glad that was solved? You know in the teaser when HyunjIN shot and he has that stuff on his lips? I'm like, what is that? Because I couldn't tell if it was supposed to be there or not. And then during the music video, I'm like, oh, it's frosting on his lips.
But like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why is
the cake part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, in a certain way, I did relate to this song, and it like hit deep because like I have had relationships, not romantic, but like relationships where I feel like where I kind of forcefully end it and then like completely regret it later, that type of thing. Like that has happened to me before, so I understood, but not in a romantic way. I don't know if this was meant as a romantic song. Like sometimes I'm not sure, but so I don't know if I fully understand the meaning that went into it, but on a certain level I definitely do, and it's like it's so it hurts. And for me, my favorite part of the music video was Jisung's part, like when he has the shirt and he like seems really happy, and then I don't know if you remember this part, but he puts it on his head and then he's facing the windows and they're like the blinds closed, and that part
and like the clothes are all over the ground.
Yeah,
it's
that
so
part made me so sad. Like, the whole video was melancholy, but that part, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know, the end. Also, the ending was sad because they just were just like, I don't know, they seem so happy. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know why, it just seems so sad.
Yeah, also, one thing I thought was interesting was at the end of the lyrics, like, the whole thing is about how, like, you push someone away or whatever, and then, like, I don't know, like, this is a song, and at the very end, it says, like, I hope your hate can turn to anger so that you can let go of it and we can, like, be together again. And I thought that was interesting because from my interpretation of this situation, I don't think it's something that you should get back together. Like, it seems like it's something that, like, wasn't working out, and even though it hurts really bad, like, you kind of need to move on. Yeah. Like, I didn't get the feeling that, oh, like, these two hypothetical people in this situation, that it would be good for them to get back together. I think I'm reading too much into this.
No, because I'm thinking about like HyunjIN's verse when he's like, he said something like, I was looking at someone else or something.
Yeah, like he had feelings for someone else, and that was like on him. That was his fault. Yeah.
So I'm like, this is already toxic. Just end.
Yeah, like it didn't seem like something that we should get back together. So I thought that ending was interesting because I don't know if it was meant to be like hopeful kind of, but for me I'm like, like please don't.
I don't know, you're right. Huh.
But
X.
Yeah,
I really for a reason.
Yeah. I love that song so much. I know I said last time it was my favorite, but okay. I still like it. I still like it.
Sierra's coming through with the bombshells this episode.
I have something to say to me of last week that sat here and said that Be Me was a weak song. Why did I say that? How dare I? She did not know what she was saying. I'm so sorry to anyone who had to hear those words come out of my mouth. Because Be Me, okay. The thing that made it different for me is I listened to it in the car. And you know how songs sound different in the car, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Anyone listening to this, if you haven't listened to Be Me in the car, go get in a car, go get someone to drive you somewhere, put that song on. It sounds so good in the car. I don't know why, it just really does. But that completely changed my opinion of it. Like I said, I liked it before, like it was fine. But now I'm like, oh my god, it's such a good song, and it gets stuck in my head a lot, so.
Yeah. I just want to see the video so bad. I want to know what's going on.
Oh my god, when will that be released?
I think it's this week. I think.
I
could be wrong.
I can't wait for that. Dang, I forgot about that. Now I'm excited.
I know.
Yeah. So I completely switched my opinion. I really, really think that song is well made, and of course the lyrics. Actually, Benji told me this, but he said it reminded him of like, it's like the same theme of Levanter, kind of. Oh. Like it reminded him of just like the like
the vibe,
letting go of some, like not letting go of something, but like moving beyond and just like being yourself type of thing. So and, like not letting anyone hold you back. So I'm like, oh, like that's it. It's a good message, of course. So
Benji has the big brain.
So yeah, I sincerely apologize to be me. I didn't mean to say those terrible words about you.
Wait, I didn't look at the lyrics for that song. What is it about?
It's just like literally be me, like move beyond anything holding you back and just be you.
Oh, nice.
Like I'm very simplified, but
is it kind of like On Track? Is it
a
continuation?
Oh, you mean like how would it like lyrical wise? How would it relate to On Track? Yeah. I don't think it. I didn't like think about that at all. I don't know if it does.
Maybe we should wait and see.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, okay. It depends. Yeah, it completely depends on like the story.
Yeah.
Maybe the story. Okay, because going back to On Track, I remember for some reason I couldn't understand the lyrics. Like it wasn't very cohesive to me, and I couldn't make sense of the lyrics until I thought of it from like Jonghyun's character, like his perspective. I don't know what theory did you go with that in that video, because my favorite theory was the one where like Jonghyun was, I don't know, like
I'm still confused.
I don't know if it was like romantic or whatever, but like he was missing HyunjIN because HyunjIN was like not paying attention to him. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That sometimes happens within friendships, you know?
Yeah. So it's like and then because HyunjIN was like wanted the girl, but then the girl was like chummy with Mino, but then like the real perspective was from Jonghyun. That's what I got. Like that was the only way I made sense of the song. So like that's the story I stuck with. And so in that sense, because that's like a really complicated situation, I think that this song Be Me could totally come out of that, because it's like, oh, like all that pain of like being with you, or like that you caused me, just like let all those people go and just be yourself. I feel like that kind of message could come out of that, but I don't know. I think we'll definitely have to wait and see.
I don't remember him much in the teaser. What was he doing?
Jonghyun?
Yeah. I just remember the motorcycles.
Oh, he was like beat up. Remember, he was like laying on the ground. Wait, no, maybe he wasn't on the ground. But...
Wait, that was Minho.
Yeah, no, he was okay. He wasn't on the ground, but he was like beat up.
Oh.
I remember he had blood on his face, because for all the content on Tumblr for him, I had to trigger warn it with blood.
Oh, really?
So I definitely remember like he had blood on his face.
Oh.
But I don't think it showed like how he got like that. I don't know. We'll see. I hope it's all the dramatics.
Oh my god, I bet the video just HyunjIN and Minho beating him up, and we're gonna be like, no! And they ran away with their motorcycles. And then in the end, they make up with a basketball game.
No, please don't have that happen. That'd be so sad. I don't want them hurting each other.
Yeah, that'd be sad. I don't know, this whole comeback, everything is emo. Oh, man.
What other songs do I want to talk about with lyrics? Okay, I definitely want to talk about Backdoor again, but before that, let me see real quick.
Oh, Any?
Oh, Any? Okay, that I liked the lyrics of that song, but I can't really remember exactly what it says. It was just kind of like, dang, I can't really remember.
All I remember is that it's the best song on the album.
Yeah, my opinion of Any did not like get any lower. I still think that song is
Carmen
so good.
plays that song like crazy. And she doesn't, she's like,
deserved.
She's like Backdoor, Any? Yes. I'll throw it back to Any. I'm like, okay. I don't know, her music taste is so weird.
It's so good. Okay, wait, let me look real quick at the lyrics. Let's see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah, it reminds me, of course, of Sick K. I don't know, I just like auto-tune songs.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, we're auto-tune lovers.
Yeah. Please do more auto-tune, please.
I know, I love it. It sounds good in every type of song. I don't know, is that unpopular opinion, like loving autotune?
I don't know.
I
remember when Lotto was dropped, I'm like, yo,
oh
this
my
is
God.
a bop, and everyone hated it. And I'm like,
oh,
what?
Really?
Yeah.
No offense,
then,
that's one of my favorite EXO
I know,
songs.
and then everyone started loving it. I'm like, y'all, it took you long enough.
We finally realized.
Oh, man.
Okay, so it's kind of like, you know how they have a lot of songs about having to kind of choose things but not knowing what to choose, or like, Question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever look at the lyrics for Question, where it's like you have these two choices, but it's like you can't choose between them.
Mm-hmm.
So that is this type of thing. So it's like you're not happy with what you have, but nothing else is like going your way. It's just like
Any?
yeah, it's like,
is it like any
no
choice?
to everything.
Oh,
no
to
it's like
everything?
no, like Ani, like no.
Oh.
It's like this. Okay, I don't know if I'm interpreting this right. I'm just like skimming the lyrics because I forgot what I thought of it before. But I think it's also not settling for something. It's like instead of just saying yes. Okay, I think this is actually what's talking about. Like instead of just saying yes to things, it's like being honest and saying no.
I like that.
So that when like looking for what you actually want.
Huh.
And so I think it's like being okay with saying no to things that aren't right for you.
Oh my God, that
then,
song is like speaking to me. Oh my God. You know I have that problem. I'm such a yes person.
Me too. But I think there is the vibe of like, oh no, like I don't know what I want still.
Oh.
That's what I'm reading in here. Anyways, anyone can come and tell me that I interpreted that wrong. I probably did, but just from like my 5 seconds of looking at this, that's what I think.
I like it. I like that interpretation.
I remember liking it when I read it the first time too. Oh yeah, you know what verse I wanted to talk about? Chongmin's verse in We Go. I don't know.
Oh my God. I listen
I don't
to
know
that
if you
so
saw
much.
Did you look at the translations?
No.
Okay.
I'm such a bad podcaster. I'm like,
No,
yeah, I'm gonna go research, and I'm like, hey Sierra, I didn't.
Okay, I don't know if I want to like tell you because like
should I go look it up right now?
Yeah, like look it up. Okay, but it's the way he says it. I don't know, his delivery is really good. Here, I'll tell you what part I'm talking about. I'll send it to you real quick.
Beep beep beep.
Because it's just the first part of his chorus. I mean, of his verse. I'm sorry.
We go. I love this song. Oh, playing that song. Yay.
Okay, I just sent you like the lyrics that I think are. I don't know. It's like it's really funny, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, that's really good.
Ooh. Oh my God.
I like the habada.
That sounds like something like Jay Park would write, you know? Talking about aliens, just like mumbled words, and you're like, man, this is fire.
It's like gibberish, and you're like, wow.
Like, please give this man a Grammy.
Honestly, it's such a good, like, sound-wise, it's such a good verse, and I don't really have any complaints with the lyrics either. Like, it's funny, and then like the rest is just, flex, but I just like that. I
honestly like flex songs. I don't know why. It's just fun.
For me, it's like if I have respect for the person doing it, like if I'm like, oh yeah, you have a right to flex, then I'm fine with it. But if it's someone that I don't like, I hate flex songs from them so much because it just bothers me.
If it's like someone on my Snapchat story like doing a flex song and they're like showing their Ford and I'm like, you're not flexing.
Okay, Hannah, I'm not gonna say who on this podcast, but some members of Higher Music. Okay, when Higher Music like first started, they had some names that like weren't big, right? Or like I'd never heard of them before, and they were writing songs about like haters and stuff. I'm like, no offense, but
no one knows who you are.
I don't think you have any haters. I'll tell you after the podcast. I just don't want to like say it on here, but
okay.
I would listen to those songs. I'm like, what the heck? So like that type of thing, I'm not into it. But Changbin, yeah, flex all you want, my man.
Yeah, he has haters. He can do whatever he wants. I support you.
Okay, I think like lyric wise, that's kind of all I want to talk about. I might think of something else later. But did you have any other songs?
Maybe Backdoor. We could come back.
Oh yeah. I did want to talk about Backdoor. Also the music video, but okay. So wait, did you look at the lyrics for Backdoor? It's okay if you didn't, but
no comment.
Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna really talk about the lyrics actually.
Okay.
Just like the concept and like what it means. Did you watch the Form of Therapy channel, right? PD's channel?
Yes.
Okay. Did you watch their video on Backdoor?
I did.
Okay. I did too. And I actually kind of spaced out at the end. I don't know why. I just did. I don't know if they like talked about the theory or whatever, but I was reading the comments and I found a comment I really liked, and I think that it like I don't know, I think it encompassed the meaning of backdoor for what I think it means.
Ooh.
So I took screenshots, I'm gonna say.
Sierra's prepared for this.
I was like, oh, I want to talk about this on the podcast because I don't know, I like, especially with the title track, you know, you want to know what it means, right? Like, of course, it's a great song, and I could go the rest of my life not knowing what it means, and I'd still enjoy it. But I do, like, with Stray Kids,
I'm
there's
very
something
curious, because, like, there's something going on, and I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of long. I'll probably skip around, but there's, like, in general, okay, real quick, this person's comment that I'm reading, it's on YouTube. Their name is Justine Herc the Human, just for credit. I'm not stealing this from anyone. Okay. So they just said like what they got from the music video. Backdoor obviously refers to a VIP entrance for exclusive people, which therefore tells us that there's something inside that is spectacular or special which needs to be hidden or protected from the common folk. Stray Kids are a group of idols, which means they are exclusive people, which means they have a ticket or are allowed to enter the back door. And then it says, but like it's not just for them, they're opening it up for everyone type of thing. So like, you know, like they're facing the guards, like they have the key to come in, you know, in the teaser when they're facing guards, and then they're like all the people in white behind them. So it's like they are opening it up for all the other people, like the people that don't have the key to get in. And okay, what else do they say? Yeah, like those people are not allowed, yet they still choose to pull the lever to let them in. You want to come in is their line for people who want to, which means it's an open invitation for all, as they can simply just knock their way in. And then it says, notice in Changbin's part in the second verse where they keep on pulling the lever up, while other exclusives keep pulling it back down. Remember how you were talking about the guy from Miro, and then I was like, oh, there's the one part where a guy pulls it.
The rando?
The rando guy?
Yeah.
So this is what they're talking about, is they represent the wealthy who are selfish and think so highly of themselves. Flashback to Miro, where Stray Kids went against the wealthy so they can celebrate a party with the people. So it says, I didn't go back and look at this, but it says that like that person pulled it up, whereas all the Stray Kids are pulling it down. So like that's a difference in between them. And then aside from Miro, it especially has a connection with God's Menu. Remember that God's Menu is a song about experimentation, creation, and competition. It was a song about how they're able to create a newly experimented sound, but still be able to win the competition. In Backdoor, however, Han's saying that last time was just a warm-up, this time is for a real party. So it's like a direct continuation of God's Menu, in a way. Which I didn't really get at first, but now I'm like, yeah, like, I don't, like, at the end of God's Menu, they literally led us through the back door. Like, it's directly into this. It's like, that was, I don't know, that was, like, kind of the introduction, and now it's like, yeah, like, this is the party for everyone.
That's so
not
cool.
Everyone, just the people who want to come in. And then the last part says, we can say that Stray Kids are literally opening up an entrance that technically should only be for authorized people. They're opening it up for people in white hoods, the non-exclusives. They represent us as in stays. And Stray Kids are letting stays enter their party and join them in fun. So I liked that interpretation, and it like fit with the video in my perspective. One thing I did take from PD's video is they mentioned the whole like lights on, lights off thing, and that one of the settings was like in a museum type thing, and you know they had like the people that they were against or whatever, and so they were just saying that like they're like the lights off, they're hiding from the people type of thing. So like that was just like a video detail where I'm like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense too.
That's so interesting. I'm just like, well, they're doing a cool dance, and I see some randos in the back.
I mean, and on an entertainment level, it's just really cool. And remember last time how I was like, oh, I wasn't super impressed with the transitions or anything. So that's why another reason why I really like watching PD's videos, because they like notice things that I have no education about.
I literally have no idea what's going on. Then I watch their video and I'm like, what?
Yeah. And then
I'm
like
so
if they freak
dumb.
out about something, I'm like, well, okay, that must have been cool.
Yeah.
So I think they did say that this had like cool transitions and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'll trust your cinematography skills. But I do think it was very cool.
Yeah.
And watching it in that video again I did notice some things. So I'm like, okay, like that transition or that whatever was cool. Okay, I found one more comment. It's a short one, don't worry. But this had kind of a different interpretation a little bit. So this is, again, on YouTube. Their name is Ariel Renee. And they said that they took Backdoor a different way. Like, the people in the white hoods are, like, the unwanted or the misunderstood people. And they kind of saw Backdoor as a negative thing. Like, oh, you aren't good enough to come in the entrance, so you have to go through the back door. And then so this song is turning that negative connotation into a positive thing, where Stray Kids is saying, hey, like, if you come through the back door, you're coming to us. Like, you can go ahead and come to us through the back door, and then it like becomes not a negative thing anymore. Do you know what I'm like?
Yeah. It's like I know what you mean.
Okay.
I don't know how to like put it into words, but I get the vibe.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting because like the first comment was saying how like Backdoor is an exclusive thing, which is how I was thinking of it as well, and then this was like kind of a different perspective of saying, oh, like the backdoor can be something that's more negative, and then they're turning into something positive. So I thought that was cool.
Oh, I like both theories.
Yeah, they both bring something interesting.
Wow. My
People's
brain
brains,
is like thinking right now. I'm like, oh, wow.
I literally I watched the music video. I'm like, I have no idea.
I know. I'm like,
I don't. What's the meaning of this?
I have no idea. But then I hear that and I'm like, whoa, that's so deep.
I'm like, that makes so much sense. So yeah, thank you to those two people who commented that, and I just read it. But okay, another thing. Did you watch Stray Kids' reaction to the music video?
Yes.
Video?
Yes,
Okay. It was so funny to me how they were freaking out about the people disappearing, and then at the very end, you know how we were like, where did they go? Yeah. And they had the same reaction.
I know.
They're
I'm like,
whoa, where did they
finally,
go?
I feel validated. Yeah. Thank you.
And I remember that I said like the mall part reminded me of Miro, and HyunjIN said the same thing. So it's like we did pick up on things. We weren't just like saying random things. We did pick up on details. So also in that video it made me realize, because they were surprised about the water set, and I remember saying I liked that set, but I did not realize that was like,
wasn't that like
animation
CG?
that wasn't real.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. I actually went back and looked at it again. I'm like, whoa! Like,
I don't know.
Was
I
really
don't know
cool.
why I thought it was real. I'm like,
yeah,
well, that's
I just
so cool.
assumed. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, like a water set. Like, cool. But yeah, that like props to the studio for doing that. That was really cool.
I wonder like what studio they're working with, because
I know
it's very interesting.
I've seen more than one person. And I also had this thought of like that it was the same director.
I think
it's
it is
God's Menu, right? Like, because
yeah.
it has a similar style for sure. And since it is a repackage directly related to that, I think it would make sense to have the same director for the music video. But yeah, I haven't looked to see like what studio it is or anything.
Yeah, I think they had a foreigner choreograph the dance.
Yeah, I saw. When they were in the US. the dance came from like the whatever dance team or studio or whatever that they were like having lessons with. That's where the choreography came from.
Dang, they've been working on it for that long.
Yeah, and oh my god, like I can't get over how good this choreography is though. Like every time I see it, I don't want to say it's my favorite, but I don't know, there's something about it where it's obviously very, very difficult and they pull it off really well.
Yeah, it's just very dynamic.
Yeah, and intricate.
Yeah. And I always look at something different every time I watch the stage.
Yeah, same.
I don't know, it's just so cool.
Yeah. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about from like their reaction is, I think it was Jisung said that the one set with all the doors reminded him of Monster Inc. And I didn't even think of that before, but I'm like, oh my god, yeah, it really does look like Monsters Inc. Because it's like all the doors like moving behind them. I'm like, oh my god,
that's true.
I haven't thought about that movie in forever.
I love that movie.
I don't think that had anything to do with it, but I liked that comparison because it did remind me of that too once he said that.
Man, that was a lot, guys.
I'm sorry, I feel like I've literally just been talking this entire time.
I'm literally, my mind is like blown right now because I'm like first of all, you came out as a HyunjIN stan, so I'm kind of like,
hey, wait, no, I didn't.
After that, my mind is like, beep.
I said I'm on the way over to HyunjIN land. I might take a vacation there. No. I might stay a couple of days, get an Airbnb.
I locked the back door. You can't get out.
Let me back into OT8 land. Whatever. It'll be a phase if it even happens at all.
It'll be a phase.
I'm sorry, HyunjIN. I love you.
No. That's okay. I'm always here.
The day you leave... Oh my god, Hannah, if you told me you had a different bias instead of HyunjIN,
that would be...
I'd be like, who are you?
Like, the world would be burning outside.
It's like a meteor's about to hit Earth. You're like, Sierra,
like,
by the way,
I'm a... Boom!
Okay, you know what made that even worse? I survive. And I live the rest of my life not knowing.
Oh my god.
Who was it?
Who was it? And then I like wrote it down in my diary.
Or like I go back, I find your computer in the wreckage, I go back to your YouTube history. It's like a bunch of Jisung videos. I'm like, it was Jisung.
Oh my god. No, the I Am series. I am. The whole thing is about my bias. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. What am I saying?
No, it does. Oh, wait.
What?
Yeah, okay, because the first one's I am not, so it's not HyunjIN.
Oh my god.
And then the second one, I am who? Who's your bias?
Oh god!
The third one, I am you.
I am HyunjIN.
Who would be Hannah? Wait, isn't Sean your second too? I mean, not your second too.
My second.
Your number two?
I think so.
Wait, okay, real quick. Did you ever do the Stray Kids member sorter? For, like,
I
your bias sorter?
I did.
Do you remember your order? Or do you like just know your order off the top of your head?
I know my top three. But
okay,
like,
wait, who's your number three?
It's JongIn.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Okay.
He comes out sometimes. I'm like, what are you doing? Get back to number three.
That's so funny.
I know. They always mix around. They have fun down there, but he's always number one.
Okay, good to know.
I don't know. Bias list, I don't know. It gets so confusing.
Yeah, they never work. Did I showed you my last one, right?
Yeah, I love that one.
Oh my god. I don't
number
know
one, number 8.
Number 8.
No one will ever know who's number 8.
It doesn't matter. That was a fake number 8. It should have been 1. I don't know how he ended up down there though.
Now people are gonna be like, who's number 8? Nah, no one cares enough.
Oh my god. Okay. What else was I gonna talk about? Maybe I just like blurted everything out and now I'm like,
blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
all done.
Ooh,
yeah.
I ran a marathon.
Hey, what's the time right now?
It is 41 minutes.
Okay, nice. I think we should try to keep it like an hour or below.
Yeah, Carmen said like even 40 minutes is a lot.
Yeah, I think like around 40 to 45 minutes would be good.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess if we don't really have anything else to say, I guess that was a lot. I don't know. It felt like it feels like we've been talking for only 5 minutes.
I know.
I cannot believe it's been 40 minutes. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. But Stray Kids is nominated for a music show tonight.
Yeah. We gotta talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, we might be on the brink of a third win right here. I'm so excited.
This is before...
I really hope we are.
Yeah.
I really hope so. Everyone...
Please.
Send winning thoughts out into the universe.
Yeah, but this will
wait,
be out...
By the time this comes out, they might have gotten their third win.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Please. I really hope so. Wait, so if they're nominated tonight, when will we find out? It's really like 2 in the morning, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be like 2.
Are you gonna be awake? I'm definitely not gonna be.
I probably will.
Okay, I have a bio test tomorrow.
No, Sierra. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Oh my god, but that means I'll wake up to possibly good news. Oh.
I know. They're nominated against Blackpink, so...
Wait.
Yeah,
Really?
I'll be praying in my bed tonight.
Hannah, why'd you have to tell me
but
that?
Also, I've heard they are doing pretty well with, like, album sales and
didn't they go
stuff.
to, like, number 2? I don't remember which charts this was, but didn't they go to, like, number 2 on the charts?
Yeah, but
the only song above them was Dynamite by BTS.
Yeah, the thing is, like, the Korean charts are very... finicky. I don't know what's going on with the Korean
Was that
chart.
a Korean chart? I can't remember what it was.
I don't
that they were number 2 on?
I'm not sure.
Well, regardless, I'm hoping for that third win.
I hope so.
If I wake up tomorrow and they get a win, I'm gonna pass my test.
Yay!
Dang it, but if they don't, then
oh no. No, Sierra, please.
Then I'll pass my test anyways and I'll get that win for them.
Get that win.
Oh my god. This is like not related at all, but my professor was so misleading because he's like, oh, I love multiple choice questions. I'm like, yes, because I do really well at multiple choice exams. Like, that's my favorite because I'm pretty good at them. And then he's like, okay, there are 4 sections. The first one, multiple choice essay. Like, what? Pain.
Wait,
he's
different
like,
sections?
Yeah, he's like, different. The second section, multiple choice short answer.
Oh my god.
Like, you devil.
No.
Anyway, so I'm for real gonna die tomorrow, but that's fine.
Oh, Sierra.
That's fine.
I'm sending you good energy.
Thank you.
Right there. Boop. Good energy. Oh, you wanted to talk about the video that I didn't see, the Stray Kids one on YouTube.
Oh yeah. The heart kids room.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so cute, and you have to watch it.
Okay, I will.
So the concept is one of them will be reading, like, okay, I have to explain this well. So on one side there are 2 contestants, which are just like 2 of his members, and then on the other side is one person who can't see or hear those 2 people, but they get like, they read text from them, like whatever those 2 people say to them gets sent through a text. And so then that one person just knows them as like number 1 and number 2 or whatever. So it starts off with 2 people, and so the person on like the person reading the text will have a question about it, like, so for this episode it was HyunjIN, and so he'll just have like a question, like one of them was like, what would you want to be reborn as in your next life? And so then the 2 people will each give their answer, and then he like chooses in between them whichever one he likes best, or he like relates to the most, like just his choice between the 2. And then the person that loses leaves and gets replaced by another member, and then it just keeps going like that until there's only one person left.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's like you find the person that quote anonymously, like they know each other so well that it's like, can you, like, how do you not know who that is? But like so what ended up was HyunjIN ended up with Changbin, but like he knew it was him. Like not 100%, but he was like, I think it's Changbin, and it was. So but it's really cute. That's
cute.
I don't know if I think there was a set of it going around Tumblr.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure, but the eggplant one.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it.
it's so cute. So that I'm excited for the next episodes of that. I think it's a really cute idea.
I know. I feel like it's so hard to think of like show ideas.
Yeah, they do a really good job, especially with this theme of like the kids' room. Like just starting off with like conversations in between two of them, and then getting to hear. I'm like, oh, they're creative.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they're good. I wonder if they're gonna run out of ideas.
Oh no. Maybe.
Just have to recycle through. But yeah, I think thinking up of new, like, whose job is that?
I don't know. Hire me.
Yeah,
I'll
that'd
do
be
it.
so fun. That'd be
so fun. Man.
Okay, so let's. Anything else? I feel like.
We're at the 47-minute mark.
Okay, so, last thing Hannah and I wanted to talk about is that we decided we wanted to do an album giveaway for HyunjIN, and we're going to give away one of each version. So I think it's like version A and version B, the orange and yellow. One of each, so there'll be 2 winners. Like, one person cannot win both of them, and this giveaway will be posted on Twitter, on Tumblr, and on Instagram, all on our account. Wait, hold on, Hannah. Are we posting it? Do you want to post it just on your Tumblr blog?
I'll post it on my Tumblr blog, and I'll put it in the Discord and the StrayKast Twitter and the StrayKast Instagram.
Okay, because we do technically have a StrayKast Tumblr, but it's not like active or anything. Yeah, I don't think it'd be good to post it on there when it wouldn't reach anyone unless you reblog it anyways. So I think it'd be better to just put it on yours. Yeah. Okay, so look for Hannah's Tumblr blog at JYPE Stray Kids, and then at StrayKast for Instagram, Twitter. And if you're in our Discord, then you'll be seeing an announcement in there. If you're not yet and you want to be, there's a link to that in the episode description. I think no matter where you're listening to it, there'll be a link to the Discord in the episode description. It's just a place where I don't know, you can talk about whatever with other stays. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. All the details will be in the post. We're not going to like rattle them off right here, but it is going to be open internationally, although we are careful about shipping, so make sure to look at that information in there. And yeah, we hope that these albums can go to 2 very caring stay homes. So yeah. Okay. Well.
All right. We should wrap up our 3rd episode.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening.
I'm sorry I was just blabbing the whole time.
I loved it. This was a fun episode. I learned a lot.
Next time. Okay, I guess we should end this, and then I just have some stuff to talk to you about afterwards, Hannah. But
okay.
Anyways, do you want to do like the breath thing again?
Oh yes.
Just for anyone who is feeling stressed, we can take a deep breath in, hold it for 4, and breathe out. Okay. If you haven't drinking water in a little bit, go get a glass of water. If you're hungry, go eat something. If you're tired, take a nap. If you have homework to do,
you know what?
Maybe do it. You should
do
probably
it,
do it.
and then take a little break. Yeah,
always take breaks. And thank you for listening, and we will be back next week with episode 4.
Bye.
Bye.